fine grog and a fine woman. The captain will be pleased with this haul. Pray do not stare so. This is the most expedient method of getting access to this ship. I am looking tastefully and respectfully. Hello, everybody. Hello, friends. We are back. Alrighty. And we are ready to do so. And I was able to get some... I was able to get my Potato Mafia up and running. Get some money, make some money while in between streams. As you could no doubt tell by the sizable little number that we have in our bottom right corner, we've now got a fair amount of money. So we are now ready to continue on our mission. Alright, Minfilia, what you got? Putting a wry smile. Might it have something to do with your newfound fame? Oh yes, now we get to introduce to our free company. Until not so very long ago. Hello. Hey, Grace. Hello. Welcome. I'm doing okay. Nice. Well, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Nog Army. Work was a little overwhelming, but I'm feeling okay now. I'm in a better headspace than I was on Monday. Until not so very long ago, you were one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage. Well, hey, and of course, there we have Kafka here as well. Hold on, I need to get a shout out to Kaf.
So we better not risk another frontal assault. That rabbit's dynamite.
For your courage, your character and courage, and Shadow's here too. Okay. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, unless anyone else wants to pop up and say hi, right here. Yes. Okay. For your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Therefore, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Ishtolan that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in doing so. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, or rather, you have guests. Beg pardons. Lady Minfilia, radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Eorzea, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. Oh, great. As you can see, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. They have is evidence of their high regard of you. I found myself wondering how word of Nilena's deeds spread so quickly. And the immortal flame should know if his triumph is to be expected. But what are the other grand companies? Your reputation precedes you, Master Wiwaletto. 'Tis no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant men such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure the peace ever reigns on the 12's wood. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Master Wiwaletto. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. Man of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ulda. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend, as do many others in Limsa. Long before the rest of Eorzea took note, your name was well known to us, owing to your valorous deeds on behalf of our citizens. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa to the shores of glory. Just, Lady Minfilia. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help you clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations, empowered to call upon the martial, economic, technological... Basically, we get to join a free company. We get to join a company. We can serve the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense task with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may prove useful to you in your future endeavors. If you are agonizing over which the Grand Company best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day may not be permanent. Should you wish to slip your allegiance on a later date, you are entitled to do so, and yet I can see that it is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I'm given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. As you are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well. Let Leonardo hear our leaders out, and then return here with his decision. We eagerly await your answer. And here's my pupper over here by my side already, wanting more attention and pets. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes. I know full well what adventurers are by their nature, a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service, so I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Nilito, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one man. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one man amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. 12, know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. When companies seek to protect their own nations, we Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be a field for more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this Link Pro with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of the location. Eorzea is changing, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will appraise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Cool beans. Alright. Let's get moving. The potato takes off. Okay. Alright, Tataru. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly, so you're to fucking blame! And often, to a few too many people. Next time I'll be sure to hold my tongue literally if needed. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the 3 services. Nilla Caesar, Connie Senna will deliver her dress at Mi Keto's Theater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the services might change. So there's not much we can do about that. So make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ul'dah, where Flame Pharaoh Raban al-Din will be addressing the masses of the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored there's to be a special guest. How exciting. Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Linsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Mirwib, Blofuswin, will be giving her address. Yada yada. Let's go. Alright, off we head. To the fucking Chocobo we go! Moment traveler, might I interest you in a Chocobo porter? Yes. Take me to Ul'dah, please. Bum 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 bum. Oh yes, and Pupper is here, wanting all of the attention in the world. While we're traveling, I'm gonna take care of something real quick. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, and we're up. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, drink of water. Holy. Ugh. There you go. Oh yeah, I forgot. Come on, Chestnut. There you go. Let's roll. Okay. Alright. That's where I need to go for that. We'll hit Ul'dah. You know what? We'll hit Ul'dah last. We'll hit Gridania first. Go to Limsa Laminsa, then we'll hit Ul'dah. Hold on. I forget. What is today? What's going on? I forget. There's an event going on today. I don't know what. I can't remember. I can't for the life of me remember what it is. Well, there's nothing. There's no quest for it, so we'll just keep moving. Back to the airship we go. To Grenada we go. All right. Anytime now. Yes, yes. Alright. Oh, we got a quest over here. One. Has a glut of gossip he has been dying to share with someone. Poking around looking for work, you must be an adventurer too. Am I right? You won't find much here, I'm afraid. Seems the only thing talk about these days is an estimated business down near Isomhar. Sure, you've heard the stories of a strange portal suddenly appearing in the ruins down there. Hey, don't give me that look. I'm only telling you what I overheard from the whalers. The sea on the other end of it is some sort of labyrinth. The thing is, every time they go down there to map the place out, nothing is the same. A mystery if I've ever heard one. Frankly, I'm more than happy to let it stay a mystery. Strange apparitions, booby-trapped corridors. Going down there is nothing short of suicide. Still, the prospect of treasure is awfully tempting. Don't take my word for it, though. Head down to Isomhar and you can hear it straight from the Untouchable's mouth. Cool beans. That is something for later. But first... Oh, hey. Oh, yeah. That is my roommate. There we go. There we go. Okay. And you... You're of great interest. Ah, yes, okay. Speak with Franche Montal. Franche Montal. Montal. Alright. Sprint! Wait. This way. Yeah, I have the pass. Come here. And just give me these pieces. Thank you. Don't think I don't see you. Okay. Off we go. What are you talking about? What are you talking about me, you asshole? I see you. I saw you. Your name is in bright orange. I am a ninja. This is what I have to put up with, folks. Alright. Are you sneaky? Alright. We sprint. And here we are. And now we wait.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The three seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
I come to everyone's wastes.
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the green wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hure and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hure and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea,
The face
we
is
rallied under
staring
the noble
blank.
standard of the Twin Adder that we
Staring.
might push back the encroaching darkness.
Staring ahead.
And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk
pox
the
on the
high
bloody
roads
Ixal.
without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the forest.
All the elementals! If you'll permit me, Alfie No,
Nice to meet you.
and my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
The Gridanians are fortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition and wont to summon their bloodthirsty primal, Garuda. The Selfs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, till recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof. A change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramuh. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal over and regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The Twelves Wood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. And how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to an all-out war, and when it does, the Order of Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them, then? Huh. Alright. Off we go to Limsa Luminsa. So first, is there any other botanist, leather worker, lancer? No? Alright. To the airstrip we go. Now we wait. Alright. See, off I go to Limsa Luminsa. Okay. Yes. Hello, my little pupper. Yes. I know you want attention. Stop it. Neat. No. No. Mm-mm. Alright, here we are, Limsa Luminsa. And pay no mind to my hacking pupper. She does this whenever she wants attention. She has a tendency of pretending something's wrong. Like, here she is already. Wanting more attention. Like, oh yes, hi. And licking my hand, licking everything that she could get her tongue on. Stop it. Stop it. She likes to pretend that things are wrong when there's nothing wrong. literally, she pretended to have a problem with her eye once, and then when I called her out when I called her name, she really stopped what she was doing, pretended, and then made like nothing was wrong. Nothing was wrong at all. Had everyone was looking at her like, you little fibber. You little fibber. Okay. No. No. Alright. You to attend a remembrance service? Be quick. The Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Yes.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Ah, yeah, ah, ha, ha, yeah, ha.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our Grand Company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage, yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
while the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now, the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Admiral Melvin!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral!
Fancy meeting you again.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanimo herself!
And Roban as well!
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Rauban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Naldar have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Uldar!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond.
Boundless wealth, you say?
Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Uldar, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Uldar. As Uldar prospers, so shall her people.
Ya for Uldar!
Together we are one.
Your Grace.
Rauban? People of Uldar, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Uldar. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the Inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn! Forsooth!
The time is now!
I
Fancy meeting you again.
The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look at this days, I take it you've encountered them. The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time his is stoked to life. These are one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Guardians have not gone away. Meanwhile, the refugees come to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldans send their forces to smite the Primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more numbers. In such a desperate hour, an adventure of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. You know, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope? Would I be correct in thinking that the final Remembered service has now concluded? A moment ago, you say? What a coincidence! Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, I will not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Alright. Now, as for which Grand Company I'm going to join, I'm approaching this from the stance of our little power-hungry potato here. Where would our little power-hungry potato thrive? And he would not thrive well in Gridania, that fosters peace. Wouldn't do too well in that. As enticing as Maelstrom would be, he is not all. I would imagine he is not all about the grandiose proclamations of power. So I'm thinking we're gonna go with the. With the Immortal Flames on this one, whereas my main warrior is off with the Twin Adder. This one is gonna be with the Immortal Flames. But now let's head on back. Alright. Back to Waking Sands. Okay, give me one moment here. Alright. Were the Grand Company's leader's words as illuminating as you had hoped? He said, is beset with problems. Basically, it's now time to pick my company.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alizé, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you.
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Alright. We're gonna go with the flame. Welcome back, adventurer. I take it General Balbon's kindled a fire within you. Join the immortal flames. Because there's plenty of opportunity for politicking there. I mean, fighting for the good of Ul'dah. Yeah. Excellent. I fear that the incident with the traitor may have soured your opinion on us. It gladdens me to see that isn't the case. But before we can count you as one of our own, you must be formally inducted into our ranks. To the Hall of Flames in Ul'dah's Merchant Strip, and identify yourself to the personnel officer. I will notify him of your coming. With your strength joined with ours, we shall surely prevail over our enemies, be they beastmen or Imperials. Alright, let's get moving. Alright. Off we go to Ul'dah. Alright. What brings you to the Hall of Flames this morning, adventurer? My name is Nileno Wiwaledo. I believe you are expecting me. Thought as much. You are just as our man at the Waking Sands described. It is an honor to meet you, sir. Now, in order to formalize your... Sir! Speak, Private. Imperial, sir. They fired on our Highwind Skyway ships. Scouts say she's coming down to the west, near Horizon's Edge. Bloody hells. All the times for this to happen. There's no time for formalities. The Immortal Flames need your help now. We're in the midst of a large-scale operation against the Amaja, and we have no one to spare in Western Stanley. We must get to that ship before the Garleans do. If there are any survivors, see that they do not come to further harm. Now go. Yes. Off we go. Alright, where are we going? So, we gotta go to Horizon. Let's get a chocobo. Whoops. Minigun! I need a chocobo. Take me to Horizon. Bring me to Horizon. Alright. Now it's away. Alright. Shit. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. The Immortal Flame sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. I'm a new recruit. Are you alright, sir? Our scouts reported the attack on your craft. We've come to rescue you. Nileto Wiwaleto, yes? Glad to have you with us. One of the enemy, huh? I've not seen a craft of this design before. That trader Garland has been busy. The secrets of Magitech are ours by right. They are not to be squandered upon the savages of this land. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Wow. Really? Alright, we're gonna have to save the engineer. They mean to take the ship back to Castrum Meridianum, along with your friend. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lavathel was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. Nice looking ship, but not the best place to have taken shelter, I agree. It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland. First since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. And she was soaring. Really, she was. Till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. We attack on my command. Kill them quickly and save the Lalafell if possible. Is that clear, Nileto? Yes, sir. So what becomes of those who play with fire? Charge! Charge! Let's hit it! We're under attack! 2 arms! Oh, you're first. Yeah, your turn. Oh boy. Come on. That's right. Run away! Run away, you bitch! Alright. There we go. Hell yeah! Biggs! Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So how's she look, anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts, but we can defend this position until the engineers leave. You should go. You still have unfinished business to attend to at the Hall of Flames. You're not quite one of us yet, though anyone who'd seen you in action today would have been forgiven for thinking otherwise. I just wanted to say sorry. You know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Called that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though, if it hadn't been for you and the Immortal Flame lads here, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge. Thank you. We're very grateful. Yes, yes, I'm sure you are. Alright, we don't have our warp back to Ul'dah still on cooldown. So we'll have to take a chocobo back. Back to Ul'dah we go. All right. Alright. Let's go finish our induction. I'm back. Whenever you're ready. Welcome back, Nintendo. Word of your deed said the field reached me not long ago. Exemplary service. Rest assured that the Garland Ironworks engineers are fine. They were able to get their vessel back in the air before Imperial reinforcements arrived. Your willingness to assist us on such short notice is to be commended. Clearly your reputation is well deserved. Now then, I believe we have some unfinished business. Can we continue with where we left off and induct you into the immortal flames? Yay! Professional officer stands ready to complete your induction into the ranks. Are you ready? Then let us begin. You stand poised to enter a sacred trust. The flames of Ul'dah burn bright, casting light where there is dark and purging evil wheresoever it lurks. We are ever ready to meet the nation's enemies in battle, be they beastmen, guardians, or worse. And at a word from Flame General Rabban al-Din, we would gladly lay down our lives to maintain the peace and prosperity of Ul'dah. Yeah! Woo. To ranks, you must forsake all other nations. Only then may you commit yourself to the fire and be reborn as an immortal flame. Yes, 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 yes. But it's because I belong now to Ul'dah. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm aware. It is really cool. Yay! Woohoo! Yay! All right. Thank you, Grace. Thank you. Now, Grace, I am endeavoring to go different than what my main character is doing, so I could get some unique story stuff. Can you hear me? This has been Philia, an officer of the Immortal Flames. Contact me when news if you're in Lisbon. My congratulations. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. You are no less a scion. Pray return to Wicked Sands at your earliest convenience. There's some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. It's required elsewhere. Before you leave, perhaps you would want to speak with Commander Swift. He's not one to see new recruits go into the field unprepared. Will do. What level is my main? Oh, I've just, I believe my main is at level like 75, I think. I've just finished the Stormblood, but I'm going through this time to pay more attention to the story. I'm paying a bit more attention to the story this time around. I'm doing the exact same thing, yep. Alright. My little chocobo. Yes, yes. Alright, now let's sell some of my stuff. Are available upon taking Sergeant 2nd Class. Right. Almost forgot. A pup no longer. My little chocobo. Swiftly, you should get yourself a chocobo. A moment of your time, if you please. You wish to carry out your duty swiftly, then perhaps you should get yourself a chocobo. If you are interested, the Immortal Flames will furnish you with one. It's not a complex process, but it does require some paperwork. With Quartermaster, yes, yes. Alright. With the chocobo, with a flame chocobo issuance to Mimigan. Off we go. My second is level 55, I believe. Okay. Alright. Yeah, my main is a bit more of a warrior focus. This time I rolled, if you haven't known, I rolled dice to get my wonderful little potato here. So we're going off of that. Negotiate flame seals for it. Oh. I gotta go back again. Hold on. Sprint. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, if I'm doing like streaming on the weekends, I might be doing my main character in Final Fantasy if I'm doing it at all. Outside of that, I'm not entirely certain. Okay. So I need 200. Okay. Comes with the quest you are doing. Yeah, but I don't have one. Oh! Right. Right. I am idiot. I am idiot. I am a donkoff. I apologize. Alright. Sprint! to the chocobos. Well, actually, you know what? Use my ticket. Okay. And this is why I'm doing this quest, doing this again, because there's still plenty that I have forgotten, no doubt. Perfect example of why I am redoing this quest from the very beginning. Alright. In we go. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me of the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us. Happy to be of help. Now, last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends. Did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. Hey, you two! Wedge and Biggs. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Godsman, spit it out, will you? Wedge at your service. I'm pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-state of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that the Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us two of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the waking sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Yay! Now we can go. Now let's go get our chocobo. Alright. What data center are you on? I am in Brynhilder. With Crystal. In the Crystal. wrong place. Whoops. Materials. Flame Chocobo issuance. Yes. Off we go. Stay near Ulda, please. I'm just doing some stuff around. Just kind of wandering. A bird issue, do you say? Yes. Give me my chocobo, please. Everything appears to be in order. Please be right back with your chocobo. And there he is. And here he is. The fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you'll want to give your noble steed a name. Okay. Psst, I'm standing next to you. I'm doing a cutscene. Give me a second. Alright, now I need a name. Blue Pepper. Yeah. Whoops. There we are. He likes that. I likes his name. You have your own chocobo whistle. Fantastic. Yay. Okay. Congrats. Hello. Alright. Pardon? What the what? Why? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm appreciative. I love it. I love the gift, but why? I appreciate it. Welcome to Eorzea. Okay. 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 I guess. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Alright. I do appreciate that very much. I really do. I'll at the very least send a friend request. There we go. I feel like that's the least I can do. Cool. Alright, now before we continue on with our main adventure, let's unlock this. Well, of course I should. I felt it. Don't spend it all on gear. I won't. I promise. Let's see here. So yeah, let's see. Oh, yeah, we gotta go to the South Shroud. Right. Because I want to unlock that. So let's go for that. Normally, I'm the one who gives him shit. Yep. Yep, that's true. That is very, very true. Alrighty, hold on. went and gotten myself lost. I went and got myself turned around. There we go. Off we go. But now I am being a sneak. Off we go. Alright. Off we go to Gridania. Alright. Alright, now first, let's also put this in my hotbar so I can just summon it when I want. Get some to my eyes. Hey, Shadow. All right, let's take a look and see. Let's take a look here. Okay, hold on. Island Hood. Is this what I'm looking for? No. No. That's level 70. Okay, we'll grab it. And then we're gonna grab some glamour. Glamour. We'll do that. That'll work. Okay. You tell you this doctor's room. No. Do we want to do here? Yeah, that'll work. We'll keep cheap. And then for the pants. Okay, from there I think we have what we need. Oh, but first, give me a second here, because I do want to try look at something here. Enable the die preview. What's closest to what I need here? I believe it was Void Blue. Yes, Void Blue. Okay, so I need Void Blue dye. There we go. Alright, all the way down here. And give me a couple of those. Fantastic. Hey, Shadow. Saw you again. Alrighty. Now, it is time to make me pretty. Give it a minute. Come on, computer. There we go. Retire to an inn, please. All right. Okay, we need my hood. Yep. Custom made robe. Yes, yes. There we go. Now we edit our glamour. We put on the hood. Put on this. Okay. I like this a little bit better. Okay, now let's dye it up. I'll keep that as it is. That should do it for now. There we go. Now I look fly. Alright. So now we need to go to Isom. So, okay, I see where we need to go. Okay, so we gotta go. Okay, so we're gonna need to make a travel. We're gonna stop by Brent Branch Meadows. Those to attune myself to their aetherite, and then we'll continue on our way. Alright. Let us ride! Let us ride, Pepper! Alright. 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 Tune to that. Off we go. Alright. So we follow this road. Cut left. Okay, we've got a little bit further. Sorry, but I must assist you. Oh, an adventurer, another seasoned-looking one besides. On the off chance you're not simply here to gawp, perhaps you could lend us a hand. See, despite the fervent protestations of those tusk whites over there, we cannot permit civilians within the ruins at this time. Capable men and women like you, on the other hand, are more than welcome. That is, if you got the stones for it. Alright. Off we go. Don't know why you're over there, when the fucking thing is all the way the fuck over here. Yes, yes, okay. I take it you have come to learn more recently. Yes, yes, yes. You see reports of several anthropogeographers that a magical gateway of some sort had appeared in the ruins, and that all manner of creatures were coming and going through it. My men and I were among the first to examine it, and, well, it's hard to explain. We crossed the threshold into a set of corridors we'd never seen before, and then suddenly, each and every one of us was filled with an inexplicable sense of dread. It was all we could do not to take even a single step. According to Iunakator, who accompanied us, the rooms are warded with powerful magics that sap the spirits and aether of all who enter, rendering them easy prey for the creatures within. Thankfully, he managed to devise a solution. Aetherpool arms and armor, which safeguard and channel the wielder's energies, that they might withstand a run's magics. Although to prevent us from losing our way, though that beggars belief, every time we have dared venture to the ruins, we found the path to be changed. We suspect this, too, might be the work of an unfathomably powerful mage. Yes, yes. Do I need that? Cool. Yeah, there we go. Alright. And now we've got some stuff to do at Limsa Lobinsa. So let's warp it off. You know that you can't spot me. Well, I'm kind of wandering everywhere, Shadow. I'm kind of wandering everywhere. Plus, I was flying. Yeah, that's kind of cheating. Alrighty, let's see here. Oh, yeah, why am I doing this? I could just take the Etherlight fast travel. Yeah. Take me to the Arcanist Guild, please. Okay. Guildmaster. Ooh. Okay. I've been expecting you. As Everclea's predictions proved accurate almost down to the moment, and her mind is especially sharp by such dangerous confrontation in the offing. The Yellow Jackets have contacted us with word of Dos Maga. It appears his merchant vessel is presently anchored off the coast of Bloodshore. Once the pirate's business there is concluded, rumor has it that he intends to embark on an extended voyage to the east. It will be some time before he returns once more to Limsa Lominsa. If we pass up this opportunity, Clio will lose her chance to settle the score with Dos Maga, and we risk the Foreseer stumbling once more into the blackest melancholy. Simply getting close enough to Dos Maga will prove difficult. Clio has, however, already formulated a solution, and has set her grand strategy into motion. Your first task in this undertaking is to travel to Costa del Sol and deliver this set of instructions to a fisherman by the name of Rilzern. More instructions will be forthcoming. Alright, off we go. Okay, so the fastest way to get to Costa del Sol would be to hop on a boat. Take me to Costa del Sol, please. Yes. Okay, up we go. tune to this while I'm here. And now, off we go. Nope. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yeah. Leave me alone. There you go. What is it you want, lad? As you can see, I've my hands full with me fishing. Here you go. Ah, thanks for that. I've been told to expect you. Here, you to take one of me earrings and deliver it to the cook, Opilona. Okay. Okay. Leave me alone. Yes, and how might I help you? Master Gigaruju is expecting his supper any moment now. A fresh herring? Well, the master does enjoy a bite of boiled fish of an evening, and even earn me a few extra coins for this week's wages. Well, you have earned yourself one of my homemade eel pies. I should tell you, though, your arcanist colleague was quite insistent that you take the pie to Master Gigaruju, rather than scoff it down yourself. And what brings you to my, and I use the term facetiously, a humble abode? Dear sir, such a heavenly aroma. Are you perchance carrying an eel pie with your person? How commendable that you should research delicacies that tickle my fancy before daring to intrude upon my most ponderous of ponderings. Speaking of ponderous, well, I was speaking of it at least. I have a hefty purse of gil to persuade you to relinquish your claim on that pastry. Here you go. One moment, if you will. I have been instructed by a Malvan's Gate assessor to hand over this message to whomever delivers an eel pie to Master Gigaruju. Take the purse you received with Master and hand it to the dancer Eldgith as she prepares to return home. Okay. I'm gonna just follow this. If you look for a dancer, then I would first see your coin. I have 3 children to feed and no time to waste on idle chat. It is quite the purse. My precious darlings will eat like kings this week. And it's a simple job as well. I was told to expect you, you see. In return for the coin, I am to give you these. The little satchel is from your Mikot friend, and the pareo is from me. The last item you are to deliver to Drogo, the warehouse foreman. Okay. I forgot this. I ain't got time for the likes of you. If you don't get me work squared away, if I don't get me work squared away soon, the master will have me head on a pike. You got something for me, you say? This. Hey, now, ain't this Ilgas Peril? That'd be cool, lad. Said someone would be bringing me a gift when I couldn't refuse. And stick with the pitchfork if she were telling the God's own truth. There, you're supposed to have this bottle of wine. Take it to the Flying Shark and pour a cup for the sailors for drinking there. That's what you told me to tell you, Annie Road. I'd watch me back of her as you, though, son. Them sailors are the meanest bunch of cutthroats I ever did see. Okay. It seems a bit convoluted. Alright. Want me to taste your wine, eh? Well, now I ain't want to pass a free grog. Them lanes teats! Now that's a bloody fine drop. If we ship this stuff to the east, we'll be selling bottles by the crate. Well, you're coming with us back to the Morning Star. The captain wanted to have a word with you. Sure. There's a good lad. And as for ye, Miss Dancer, you stick too close to old Herkskrat. It gets damn cold one of them long seas voyages. What? Shh, we'll talk later. Sure. Alright. Almost there. Ready then? We'll be off as soon as the boat's loaded. Yep, let's go. Fine grog and a fine woman. The captain will be pleased with this haul. Pray do not stare so. This is the most expedient method of getting access to this ship. I am looking tastefully and respectfully. I will take that satchel from you now. You may have it back after I take the items I need. Hey, what mischief are you two about? I was merely borrowing some clothes. You wouldn't wish me to catch a chill from this brisk ocean air, would you? You'll be dancing yourself warm once we get on the ship, lass. You better slip off that ratty robe before you meet the captain. Of course, of course. I'll be happy to show him the performance that awaits. The bitch animal's lapdog. Come back for that lesson, have ye? It is I who shall be teaching this day. My lecture will focus on the manipulation of reality through applied strategy. Enough of this damn yapping. By the time I'm done with yeah. Alright. Hiya! Oh boy. Alright. Oof, that was close. You rabid little cur. Little is right. Our numbers matter not. It is strategy that will win this battle. Prepare yourself, Dos Maga. With your defeat, I'll cast off the shackles you've closed on my soul. You think so, huh? Think your fancy magics are a match for my blade? You've got another thing coming. First, the backup. Coming up. Let's hit it. Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Those Mago now faces defeat. He will flee to the starboard rail. Obvious. Next comes his attempt to escape into the sea. You think you're pulling me strings, do you? Think I'll dance to your tune? Well, I ain't falling for your bloody tricks. And at this moment, he notices the Yellow Jackets. I had you summon in my explicit instructions to Rilzern. Ha 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 ha! You were a fool to return, Dosmaga. I hear you're fond of shackles, so we brought a set specially for you. Haha, victory is ours. This concludes today's lecture. Thank you, Niletto. The strategy would not have succeeded without your flawless execution. Thus suggests that my tactics yet require more work. One must allow for some small deviation in performance. I believe, however, that I now understand where my calculations went awry. It is not enough to wish to shape reality. One must also have a complete understanding of the reality one wishes to obtain. It is time I sought out our guildmaster. Pray convey to Miss Sorbergame my fondest wishes and my appreciation for all that she has done for me. Will do. Will do. The true test of my strategies now begins. Oh, that's nice. Okay, now we wait. Yeah. Alright, now he has to return to the guild. Take me back to the settlements, please. Alright. So Limsa, wait, wrong place. Fuck. Okay. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Hmm. A guildmaster. Good news and bad news. There's much I would ask you, but first, may I have the satchel you received during your assignment? Yes, yes, here you go. The original owner needs her costume back, you see? I'll make sure everything is returned safe and sound. Now, let us speak of Clea. I'm glad to know that she has finally freed herself to pursue her heart's desire, and you are to thank for awakening the Foreseer to her self-imposed fetters. The brilliance of Clea's strategies served to blind her to her own feelings, and it pained me to see her suffer so. Your example may even encourage her to improve her combat abilities. Although such will surely come in time. After all, she needs to study under the Guildmaster's direct instruction. Imagine those two obsessive arcanists and the complexity of the tactics they will develop. It may very well be that your actions in bringing them together will prove the catalyst that sparks a new era of invention in the art of arcanima. You too should look to the improvement of your discipline if you want to keep pace with all that is certain to follow. To that end, I offer you a new technique, one that I pray, yes. Woo! And then we get, how does this look on us? Yeah, it'll work. Alright, we'll grab that. Yay! And we recommend the gear. Oh. Wait, hold on. Oh, I'm not high enough level. Alright. My feisty little chocobo. We gotta go back. Now we gotta go to Camp Tranquil. Fuck. Okay. Alright, let's go take care of this next. So remember correctly, what happens next is going to unlock the saddlebag. And now we wait. Okay, there we go. Take me to the airship, please. Alright. Take me to Gridania, please. Okay, we're back. Right. One. Okay, so I do. So I'm gonna hire a porter to get me to Bent Branch, and then I'll hoof it on my chocobo from there. Alright. And we're here. Go to the South Shroud. Alright. Then we just follow this route. We just follow the route. Okay, and up. You look scent of something. No mistake will smell of tropical clings to you, adventurer. Would I be correct in assuming that you have your own trusty steed? I thought so. Now tell me, is your bird battle trained? If not, you might consider seeking advice from the local of the Bent Branch Meadows. Alright, back to Bent Branch Meadows we go. Off we go. First, dismount. Okay. Off we go. A slight waste of gil, but it should be fine. Right, this way. Nope. Oh. Alright. There's something you need. You wish to have your chocobo trained in combat. Obtain a fresh bunch of Sail green. Oh. You acquired the greens. Yes, I have. Here you go. Maybe we shall get straight to it. Doubtless you already know this, but Dragons are highly fond of Grisale greens. They love leafy vegetables so much, in fact, that they will completely forget their fears in the face of danger. Your bird, the greens, you can prevail upon it to fight beside you, and then, once called, it will be up to you to direct its actions as you see fit. It will innately respond to a number of general commands, give your men order to act accordingly. Yay! Now we can summon our companion. Yay! Okay. Oh, dispatch Brood Ziz with your companion. Alright, so where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, okay, I'm going a bit of a distance. Okay. Here we go. Alright. And we'll be able to start getting that. For the time being, we gotta go up, okay. Sprint. Okay. One. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay, get on. Jump! Ow! You survived. Yep, I did. That hurt. And after this might be a good place to pause. At least for our adventures here for the night. Because with the next bit, it's gonna get very hard to queue for a duty. So yeah, this is gonna be a good place to stop after we finish this up. Yes, yes. And yes, I mean, now we have the Chocobo saddlebag. And we are going to use that Chocobo saddlebag to put all of our dies. Put all of our dies and our glamour prisms. Our glamour dispeller. Don't have to queue anymore. You can only use it to do support. It's really good. Yeah, and I do get that. It still would feel like a better idea. It still would feel better just to be able to do this the next part, at least earlier in the stream. So that way I'm not having to worry about it so much. All right, but what we can do at the very least is head back to Gridania and see about getting some. Or you could get us. True. First, let me go ahead and repair my gear here. Yay. Fantastic. Let's first head back to Gridania and get some more Gassail green. And then we'll see about we'll see about where I go from there. Or do we just get it from here? I mean, that's all the combat classes. And I do get that. I do understand that. My whole thing is I would like to help out people who are doing their randoms, their daily randoms, and help them get them out of the way. So if them getting their randoms out of the way helps me with my pissant easy boss, then hey. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna need to go back to Gridania. Fuck. Okay. Come along, Pepper. Yeah, if I remember correctly. Okay, yeah. The gate. Whew. And it is getting fairly late at night. I know I started my stream just a tad late, but still. That's my own fault. And let me in. Okay. but I do appreciate the offers. Yeah, we gotta sell this when we're here. Forget where. Forget the greens. Aha! We'll grab. We'll grab a couple. We'll grab 100 of those. Just for everyday use. Though I wouldn't need them as my main tank, but as my soft and squishy arcanist, I have a feeling I'm gonna need them a bit more. Alright. Okay. So yeah, I feel like this will... Well, yeah, let's head to... So we gotta go head back to Vesper Bay. Let's go ahead and at least head back to Vesper Bay. And plus, there's still a ways to go before we get to the Garuda dungeon anyway. So we'll hold off on it. We'll hold off on it for tonight. Okay. All right. So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, wonderful night, and I hope you all stay safe out there, okay?
Oh